Hey, beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. I am your host today, Brooke, and we are going to be doing a daily astrology update of what the fuck are the planets doing today. So, how are you doing? Are you all doing well? Are you hanging in there? There's been a lot transpire since the full moon. Okay, there's been a lot of darkness brought to light. All right. And we picked to be here during this time. Those of us that have been able to see the darkness for a really long time are holding space for those of you that are just waking up. Okay. With Pluto and Aquarius, we have a lot of truth coming out, and we also have a lot of people awakening to the truth. All right. So let's dive into the chart so I can share with you guys what's going on with the planets today. So we now have the sun, which is at 26 degrees of Capricorn. And the sun is an exact opposition with Mars. So there has been a lot brought up to the surface as far as the fires are concerned, as far as the corruption is concerned within our corporate structures. All right. This is something that I've been talking about specifically for a while now. Okay. Because when you do not have the same heart, it's kind of hard to see and believe that these things are true. I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay. But this is the thing. In order for us to know what needs to be fixed, we must first see what is broken. Okay. My heart goes out to everybody in California because California is seeing firsthand just how broken our corporate structures truly are. Okay. Maui experienced it, North Carolina, Tennessee experienced it. Now we have California experiencing it as well. And, I did find it pretty remarkable with the Joe Rogan and Mel Gibson podcast that was released the last day of the Capricorn new moon lunation cycle. Actually, that's when I watched it. It was 2 days prior to that. So, what was interesting about that is Mel Gibson he's shown a big light on some of the darkness, specifically when you put profits over people. Okay. We have seen with these natural disasters, okay, what's truly been the motive. If you research the Smart City 2028 for LA, you see that these plans have been in place for 5 years. They also said that they were set up and ready to go just 2 days before the fires. So I have a question for you guys. How did they know that they were going to happen then? That's all I'm going to say. How did they know? So this is going to initiate change, okay? It's going to initiate change because we have the sun in an exact opposition with Mars, okay? Now, you may feel that people are coming at you very combative, just very aggressive. Just remember, it's not opposing me, okay? People are pissed. People are frustrated. People are over it, as they have a right to feel that way, because we all know the truth of the natural disasters and what they're being masked as. Okay, we all know the truth. And this is where we still have Pluto in Aquarius, really bringing that darkness to light and handing the power back to the people. I want to remind you guys, there is power in saying, I do not give consent. Okay? I do not give consent. And when enough people come together collectively and they demand that it stops, spiritual law, they have to. Okay? Even though this is Lucifer's playground, even though this is technically hell on earth, okay, and we're witnessing this, we're seeing this, there is power in reclaiming your sovereign rights and saying, I do not give consent. You must consent before they can move forward. And if you're not consenting and you are demanding change, it must take place, okay? And this is beautiful that we have the Cardinal Grand Cross with Zeus and Eris and Hygeia here, okay? So there has been a lot brought to light as far as the water situation in California. Now, I want you guys to know that 5 years ago in 2020, some of the intentions that was set with the Atlantean healers that I was working with during those times is actually being brought up to the surface now. Okay. We had set intentions for the natural flow of water to move from Canada down to California. We set these intentions 5 years ago. Okay, 5 years ago, we set these intentions. And now, due to what's happened, the truth of why there's not water is coming to light. Okay, because of this grand cross, this cardinal grand cross, it is initiating people to take action. It is initiating people to step into their sacred anger and question people's motives. It is initiating people to embrace that sacred anger in order for change to take place. Sometimes we need to feel that in order for us to have that oomph to move forward. Okay? So there will be more of this darkness being brought to light. Now, how can you work with this on a personal level? If you're being triggered by your anger, there's something there that you need to examine because your anger is telling you either A, you need to put you first, okay? Your boundaries have been walked all over. Maybe you're over giving, okay? Maybe you put too much trust into something, someone, a situation that you maybe shouldn't have put a lot of trust in, okay? So with the Cardinal Grand Cross of the Sun, Mars, Hygeia, Eris, and Zeus, okay? We are going to initiate change. It's going to be the best for the collective. And we're already seeing this play out, okay? What has been beautiful, and there's nothing beautiful about natural disasters that are not natural, okay? There's nothing beautiful about that. That's quite inhumane, if you ask me. But what is coming out of this horrific disaster that is beautiful is people on the ground are taking action to bring change to the people at the root chakra. Now, I want to explain something to you guys, okay? Maui was the Earth's feminine heart, okay? The feminine had to be attacked first because the feminine leads the way, okay? Now we have the root chakra attacked. That had to be next due to being able to knock the feminine and the masculine energy off kilter. And what I mean by that is if the entire collective is being pushed fear, if the entire collective is being pushed climate change, okay, they are now using the media, Neptune and Pisces, okay, to be able to push that agenda. Now back to what is beautiful, okay? Because I want to focus on the positive. I want to focus on the phoenix, okay, that is rising from the ashes. No pun intended, but I'm trying to find the silver lining for you guys, okay? The phoenix moment is people on the ground are waking up at a massive rate and they are initiating the change. They are calling for the water to now be released. They are calling for those that made these mistakes to be investigated and removed from their position. Sometimes we have to be forced to be in the middle of the darkness in order for change to be initiated. Okay? Because we get complicit. We get comfortable. It's not affecting me. It's outside of me. I'm not there, so it doesn't really matter. Or, how easily we forget what has happened to everyone else, okay? But because so many have been destroyed with what has happened, specifically at the root chakra, there is change that's being initiated, okay? I made a video and uploaded it to my TikTok. It was removed instantly multiple times. I've just finally given up, okay, on even putting it on that platform. But then I also put it on Instagram. And in my Telegram channel. So go to Instagram, go to my Telegram. You can see the video that I'm referring to. And I specifically told you guys, stop believing a narrative and start comparing likes and differences of these natural disasters that we've already been through. Okay. They have to tell us the truth. And already, because a certain person's ego is so large and they are so proud of what they have done, they have already started telling the truth to the people. It's up to you to believe what people are showing you. So when people show you the truth, believe it firsthand. Okay, that is that whole 27 degrees of Neptune and Pluto being in the 1 degree of Aquarius. There is an awakening that is taking place on the planet. And first, we must acknowledge and see where the systems are broken. Okay, and that's what is happening right now. Now we have Pluto squaring Lilith, okay? And I have told you guys that Lilith has been the driving force in Libra that has been bringing a lot of darkness to light, okay? With this square, there could be more towers that show up, okay? And we are living in times that if a tower shows up, there's something that you're not seeing. There's something that you're not doing, or you're completely going in the wrong direction. And it has to show up in order to redirect you. Sometimes bad things is the only way to force us to change, because us as humans, we resist change. And change is coming. We're already seeing it happen. We've already seen it with some of the things that have been brought to light in regards to our medical system. Okay? These structures must be seen, these systems must be seen as they are. Okay, as they are, not the way we hope for them to be. That's that rose-colored glasses 27 degrees, Neptune in Pisces, rose-colored glasses, okay? When people show you who they are, believe what you see. They have to tell us the truth for us to have the option to choose whether or not we want to participate or we need to check out of that, okay? We have Jupiter now at 11 degrees of Gemini, still in a square with Venus, and really working out of that square with Saturn. So we're still feeling a little bit of that resistance and trying to expand our money, trying to move forward, trying to expand truth, okay? I know I have met resistance in trying to spread truth, specifically in regards to the video that I was speaking about. And this had to do with what Biden said about the homes, okay? They have to tell us. Newsom has already been caught doing the same thing. They have to tell us, okay? And these are the times that when those slip ups happen, when that truth comes out, believe what you see. Don't paint them up to be, oh, it was just a slip. Oh, it was just an accident. No, 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 no. We got Mercury and Capricorn, okay? Things are coming out very matter of fact. We have to choose to see it that way, okay? We do have the North Node at 29 degrees, the South Node at 29 degrees, Pisces, Virgo, okay? Neptune is within a 2-degree orb of conjuncting the North Node. Now, we have Saturn and Venus on their way to join this conjunction. And Neptune is still in a trine with Mars. And there's also still a trine with Juno as well. So we have Neptune at 27 degrees, trining Mars. That is a 1-degree orb difference in an exact trine. And then we've still got Mars trining over to Juno, which is a 3-degree orb difference in that trine as well. And it is trining over to Neptune. There is a 4-degree orb. We also have Venus conjunct Saturn still in that trine with Poseidon and Kronos, okay? Kronos and Saturn is in exact, and Poseidon is within a 1-degree orb of both of them, okay? In the last, what's today? Today is the 16th. Okay. In the last 3 days, we're 3 days into this Cancer full moon lunation cycle. And there has already been a lot come up to the surface as far as the water is concerned. The couple that owns Fiji, okay, the water being cut off in California from Canada. Changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. Okay, there's a lot of exposure that's being brought to light. There's a lot of things that are truly being brought to light. So this is going to continue. Keep an eye on the water, specifically when the moon starts to move in and starts to activate these trines. Okay. Now we have Uranus retrograde trining the sun. And they're working out of that exact trine because the sun is now at 26 degrees and Uranus is at 23 degrees retrograde. Keep in mind, Uranus is going to station direct at the end of the month. Thank goodness. Okay. And as we get a little bit closer, we're going to see more of this develop and what this trine is truly bringing to light. All right. And this is going to be a lot of new innovative ways to doing business, new innovative ways to doing medicine, new ways of money, new ways of society truly coming together. So while it does look like the whole world is burning, please, please remember, we must hold space to see the darkness, to know what and who needs to be changed. Okay? Now, we have the South Node trining Pluto. So, with this trine, and really the sun's working into a trine with it as well, okay? There will be things from the past that is going to be brought to light, and this is going to be connected to, is this truly healthy? Is this truly beneficial? Are we seeing things clearly? Is it really humane to be making money off of people? Okay, those things we're seeing firsthand. Those things are coming up to the surface firsthand. All you healers, okay, you need to be doing your work. You need to be grounding into abundance, and you need to be focused on seeing the future of what is being built. Okay, the moon is at 27 degrees of Leo. Okay, so a lot of this darkness has truly been brought to light within all of those that are in the public eye. Okay, so make sure that you're showing up in integrity. Make sure that you are speaking up for things that are not good for humanity. Make sure that you are shining a light on darkness in order to bring truth up to the surface. The only way through this is to see things clearly. Okay. There is a lot of propaganda that's going around. There is a lot of false things that are being brought up to the surface. So please keep that in mind. We have the moon squaring over to Juno, and we also have the moon squaring over to Uranus, which is retrograde. So we're going to see a lot of, and we're going to hear a lot about the truth of what happened at the root chakra. You're going to have some that are going to be pushing an agenda, so be mindful, make sure you're seeing things clearly. And then you're going to have some that are coming out that are truly telling you, hey, this is what happened. Look for the people that are saying the quiet things out loud. And if you have to question, did they say that? That's the part that you need to be listening to. Okay. If it sounds rehearsed and sounds like it has truly come from a script, chances are it has. Okay. So be on the lookout for those things and remember to hold the line. Now, how can you work with this energy on a personal level? Just remember your own personal power. Just remember that you hold the power to create your own reality. And this is going to stem from, do you believe that you have the power? Do you believe you have the power? Just remember our Saturn lesson as a collective, as humanity, has been connected to WAR. Okay, we are already seeing talks of peace in certain areas of the world, which is a beautiful thing. And I can promise you that if the peace does not happen, we could see some retaliation take place. All right. People are begging for peace. People want peace. People are ready to heal and build. Okay. So I want you guys focused on that. I want you guys focused on manifesting that, not only for yourself, but for the collective too. The Schumann yesterday was 8 degrees, and I just had no energy. There was just no way that I could get a daily update yesterday, that I had to use the time that I spend doing this. It's not been updated. However, we got a lot of light coming in. Okay. To rest. And it was one of those things that I had to really go within and nurture me, and had to let the monkey brain go of not showing up for that, because I was that tired. So we do have a lot of light coming in. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. The more truth that we could speak, the more light's going to be brought in. And hold on, because everyone that is not living in full integrity is being put on blast right now. That is that Pluto in Aquarius. Pluto in Aquarius is truly bringing the power back to the people. Pluto in Aquarius is bringing the power back to the people. Okay. So let's see what messages need to come through for those watching. Let's see what messages need to come through for those that are watching. Lighten up. Yeah, lighten up. Take a deep breath. Go within. Do some self-love. Trust that God has our back. Okay, there are some third eye chakra activations that's taking place. And let go of things that are not serving you. Let go of feeling like you have everything has to be hard. That's old. Okay, that's old. Everything has to be hard. No, that's toxic. We need to let that go. Okay. Stay in gratitude. Gratitude is going to help you move forward faster. Okay, because you get more of what you're grateful for. So if you're trying to manifest and things are just not showing up, change your energy. Just remember, Rome wasn't built in one day. Okay, we're building upon everything. All right, let's see what messages need to come through. One more, please. Oh, take time out and the answers will come. There's also a lot of healing that's taken place. There is a lot of healing. I'll see what needs to be detailed. Okay, so, all right, this just confirms everything that I said. So, we are literally being shown, those at the top positions, we are being shown their true mask. Okay. And it's causing us to really look at things differently. Okay. Because I have the Five of Pentacles with Hierophant and the Hangman. So this is that Neptune aspect of truly seeing things from a different perspective. All right. You want to make sure that you're seeing things clearly. You are not seeing that things are going to be like, woo woo, all great and grand when they're really not. Okay. See things clearly. Literally see things clearly. Okay. And what you're having to detox is going to be completely connected to the thoughts and the words. This is what Jupiter retrograde in Gemini is causing all of us on a collective scale to go through and examine. This has been showing up nonstop in all of my readings that I'm doing. So this is happening on a collective level, okay? Old ways of doing things are not going to help us in the future. That's what's being redone. Okay, illusions are being shattered, things are being transformed. Lean into the transformation, lean into the phoenix moment. And what you're not seeing is when you lean into the phoenix moment, you're going to have victory in what it is you were trying to achieve as far as your personal lessons go, as far as stepping up to the next level is concerned. Okay. There's a lot that's being healed. And when you get to this point of being balanced, being calm. Okay, this screams something that I said for 4 years, and everybody thought I was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. We must learn how to hold peace in the tornadoes. The tornadoes are happening now. Okay, and that's what's going to move you forward fairly quickly. Okay, now this there's a lot that's being healed. Okay. And if you are needing to rest, if you are needing to go within, if you are needing to pause, please do so because you could be needed in the 5D. Okay. I know for me, when I have to give in and rest, which is out of nature for me, it's always connected to the Schumann being extremely low. And I want to share something that was brought to me last night from my guides in regards to this. The reason why it affects me the most when the Schumann is low is because that is pure source energy. Okay? Pure source energy. So when pure source energy is at its lowest form, it's hard for me to have my cup full of pure source energy. So it directly affects my energy levels. You best believe if I get really tired and I'm having a hard time moving and going, there's always a connection to how low the Schumann is. This was a direct hit on humanity. Okay, being specific with the root chakra. Now, give me 3 cards moving into the future. What can the collective work on? 3 cards moving into the future. 3 cards moving into the future. Okay. You need to be focused on your own happiness. You need to be focused on walking away from things that are no longer serving you. Sometimes we hold on to things that are not good for us that we need to let go of. Okay, so you got to be walking away from things that are no longer serving you. Okay, make sure that you're surrounding yourself around people that truly light you up. That reciprocal energy is there. Okay, reciprocal energy. I can promise you, I'm very aware of what's reciprocal and what isn't. I see it. And then I choose to see things clearly. And if things are not reciprocal between us, you're not my people, right? It has to be a reciprocal, balanced situation, relationship, whether it be intimate, whether it be friends, whether it be business, okay, whether it be whatever, okay, it has to be reciprocal. The high priestess also doesn't talk, okay? She sees things from a higher perspective, and the high priestess doesn't always share all the details, okay? The high priestess can be very cold, okay? Can be very cold. And it can come across as being very cold. But the thing is we're supposed to stay neutral in our emotions, and we're supposed to see things from a higher perspective. That's the reason why the High Priestess is very no talky talky, okay? And you also need to be leaning into your intuition. If your intuition tells you something is off about a person, place, and thing, situation, chances are it is. Okay? It is. So, oh, we got the Empress underneath. Ground into your happiness. Ground into um, your own personal development. Focus on your own personal success. And then when you do that, you're able to send that out within the collective. Okay. There's going to be a lot brought up to the surface, and we are just 3 days into this full moon lunation cycle. So hold on, everybody. All right. All right, guys, I hope these messages find you well and you enjoyed another update of what the fuck are the planets doing. And drop a comment below. Let me know what you think and hit the like button, share with a friend. I love you guys. We'll talk soon. Bye.